Last year, Wal-Mart Canada joined forces with DLT Labs to launch the world's largest industrial blockchain solution, which is now poised to transform freight management globally. Simply put, blockchain links everyone's data into one shared ledger, so all parties are on the same page. The solution, called DLFreight, is now the national standard for Wal-Mart Canada for third-party freight management and payment authorization. Loudon Owen is the CEO and chair of DLT Labs. Loudon, how does DLFreight simplify the process for a company that has data coming in from all different sources?
What DLFreight does is it draws the information together in one place in what's called a shared ledger, allows all the parties that are working together to see that information and then uses it. It automatically calculates all the myriad calculations that are required in a freight transportation transaction. So it makes the world a lot simpler and a lot more reliable.
Managing freight means managing data, mountains of it. Wal-Mart Canada receives 500,000 shipments annually. Each shipment invoice must track over 200 separate pieces of data, all of which have to be checked and used to calculate charges. DLFreight has automated the entire process for both Walmart and its carriers. John Bayliss is Senior Vice President of Logistics and Supply Chain for Wal-Mart Canada.
It simplified the way of working between our teams, our payment processors, and our carriers. It's got us over this real bottleneck of dispute resolution, which was getting our carriers paid on time. The cost and the waste associated with chasing dispute resolution has come down dramatically, from 70% to now under 2%. And that's from real observations on over 85,000 invoices in the first few months. So we're seeing the proof of the waste that can be wrung out of this system.
From start to finish of any shipment, every piece of information is placed on a ledger shared by both parties. All information is visible on an ongoing basis. By the time the delivery is confirmed, all calculations are completed and approved. The information is collected and validated, and without any further effort, there's a complete invoice that both parties accept. Rod Hendrickson is Vice President of Finance for Bison Transport.
Before having DLFreight technology, we had a high level of discrepancies in terms of what we billed Walmart and what Walmart was expecting to be billed from Bison. That's not uncommon in the industry, but since the implementation of DLFreight, we have processed almost 15,000 invoices and have a discrepancy percentage of under 2%. So we are very, very pleased. That's a significant reduction.
Alex Fu is CFO of Titanium Transportation, a partner carrier of Wal-Mart Canada.
I would really love to see the industry and other companies adopt DLFreight as their standard. And the reason is simple. It creates a lot of efficiencies and it simplifies the billing and payment process.
In addition to simplifying invoicing, DLFreight is impacting many aspects of how goods are shipped. How significant is the improvement from this technology?
We can understand patterns around stores that aren't turning as quickly, depots that aren't turning as quickly, routes that aren't as efficient as both of us would like them to be.
Francis Lalonde is Vice President of Transportation for Wal-Mart Canada.
So it had a major impact on how we do business. We were after three different opportunities. Opportunity number one was resolve carrier payment issues. Opportunity number two was improve our ways of working because we were inefficient processing that. And the third one was to create visibility and then establishing that trust. And we've done all those three things with our implementation with DLFreight.
I think this solution has the potential for being a big game changer for supply chains all across the industry. We have hundreds of customers, and when I see the improvement that we have seen, in terms of the cleanliness of the account, the timeliness of payments, I think that if I had all of my accounts in such a good shape, I would be in a very happy mood.
By working with DLFreight, Wal-Mart Canada has proven that trust and transparency are not just old world concepts, but current and future world driving forces for continued growth and success.
Here we are 18 months later, rolled it out nationally to all of our carriers, and it's working. This is a forward-leaning, digital, innovative thing, first of its kind in the world. I mean, we've rolled this out for all of our carriers, big and small in Canada, and we've had phenomenal reviews from our carriers and all of our teams. And so, you know, I think when you're first in developing something, you have the opportunity to really set the standard, and you know, we're excited to be part of that partnership and that prospect with DLT.